In this video, I'm going to show you how to raise your prices by selling the same product or services. Most of the people think that they might have to increase their value addition if they want to raise their prices. I mean, many people who tell me, when many people whom I ask, what if you raise your prices, what would you do? They say, hey, I'm providing content writing service, I'll add link building service, I'll add technical SEO service, and I'll probably do content writing as well on the side, on the same project, and that's how I raise my price. But there are still agencies who do link building only and charge a bomb for that. Per link they would charge $300-400 if it is that. There are agencies who do just content writing. For example, in our Alpha Club, one of our members, Supriya Jain, she makes about 9 lakhs a month, 8 to 9 lakhs a month by just content writing. And most people think that content writing doesn't pay well. Well, there are people who prove it wrong. It's the same service, yet they make a lot more money. So what's the core difference between a generic content writer and a highly paid content writer, or a generic freelancer versus a highly paid freelancer or an agency owner? And well, my friends, the only difference between both of these gigs is not what you sell. The key is in who you sell it to. You see, what you sell can become the same thing across multiple industries. But if you just change your target market, you change the entire game and the entire outcome of the game. Simple example. One of my clients, his name was Jitendra. He was doing basic Google SEO, and he was doing local SEO and some advertisements to help local businesses. He owns a company called digilocal.in. Right. And when we dug deep, we realized he has worked with a lot of restaurant business, and he is very passionate about this particular niche because he's a foodie himself. And the only thing that we changed in his business was that you provide the exact same services, but go ahead and launch F&B brands, food and beverages brands, because you are a foodie. You can go ahead and launch restaurants and just dedicate all your efforts to these restaurants, but not local restaurants, rather restaurant chains. So he put all his efforts into building more, helping more restaurant chains make more money. Plus, he is also generating leads for them to build a franchisee. Now, when we did a quick Google search about restaurant marketers in Mumbai, there were none. Because most digital marketing agencies, they don't go ahead and niche down into one single niche. So they try to become generic. So when this guy came in and he just focused himself into building restaurants or helping restaurants make more money, he commanded authority. In the very next week, he closed a client at 50K per month retainer. Before this, he was barely charging 20, 30K per local business. And that's what used to happen in his business, right? So what he did was he just shifted his target from generic local businesses to high-end restaurants who have chains. So what exactly did he do? He found a market which is obviously growing. There are multiple restaurants who want to expand more. It is growing. They have a lot of money. He did not target local small restaurants. Rather, he targeted restaurant chains. And well, he provided the same service to deliver them better results, right? Exact same case study with Ms. Supriya Jain. She is a highly paid content writer, but she doesn't write content for generic small businesses or SEO. She writes thought leadership articles for CXOs and big businesses, companies with millions of dollars. It's the same service, but obviously the quality of the service is higher, but she could afford to maintain the quality of the services only because she can raise her prices and target the right customer. Again, if you are a freelancer, let's say you are providing SEO service, find a market who has absolute need. A local business doing SEO, they may have need, but they don't have money. However, if you go ahead and see which startup recently got funded, let's say it's a SaaS startup, because SaaS people, if they run ads, it's too costly for them. And let's say it's a SaaS startup who recently got funded, go ahead and reach out to them saying that, hey, ads are costly. Let me go ahead and help you with SEO. They have money, they have the requirement, and you'll make more money out of those. In fact, my first high ticket gig was working with a site was working with a SaaS startup, not a startup anymore. They had like 10 years of experience, but it's a $10 million company. And when I quoted 50K per month price, they were like, okay, done, let's work with this. So the money is not what you help them with, rather who you help. Similarly, think about it in your niche. In your niche, who is this business that has more money and has the requirement that you are selling, and how do you reach out to them and offer the services? If you just fix these three things, you can go ahead and make a lot more money than just selling generic services. So I hope it helps. And if you want to learn more about how to do high ticket selling, well, I have created a 2-hour masterclass, the link of which is in the in the YouTube video description or in my YouTube comments. So if you like what you saw, then do leave a comment below and do watch the training and let me know how it goes. Thank you very much.